Hello, English learners. Welcome back to Daily English Talks. I'm Mia, and today we're diving into something incredibly important. If you're serious about improving your English, how to practice for English talking. Speaking in English confidently can feel like a huge challenge, especially if you don't live in an English-speaking country or don't have people around to practice with. But don't worry, because in this video, we're going to go deep into effective ways you can practice English speaking on your own, even if you're at home and have no one to talk to. And yes, we'll be exploring real-world examples, practical exercises, and techniques that are simple, useful, and perfect for your daily routine. Whether you're a beginner or someone who wants to improve your fluency, this video will give you a full roadmap on how to get better, step by step, with clarity and comfort. The first thing we need to understand is that practicing English talking isn't just about knowing grammar rules or memorizing vocabulary. Speaking is a skill, just like playing a musical instrument or driving a car. The more you practice, the better you get. But how do you practice when you feel shy, scared, or stuck? That's exactly what we'll cover here today. You will learn how to build your confidence, how to form clear sentences in real time, how to respond naturally in daily situations, and how to think in English, instead of constantly translating from your native language. The journey might take time, but it's completely possible with the right strategies and mindset. So, if you've ever felt nervous speaking English, or if you've ever wanted to talk fluently but didn't know where to start, this is the video for you. Sit back, relax, and let's go on this journey together. By the end of this video, you'll not only understand what to do, but you'll also have several daily routines and exercises that you can start using today. Let's begin this journey into the world of spoken English. One practice at a time, right here and right now. To truly start practicing English speaking, you need to make it a part of your daily life. Think of it like brushing your teeth or eating breakfast. It's something that should naturally become a habit. You don't need a classroom, a teacher, or even a partner at the beginning. What you need is consistency and creativity. Start by talking to yourself in English. It might feel strange at first, but it's one of the most powerful exercises you can do. Imagine you're explaining what you're doing. If you're making tea, say to yourself, "I'm boiling water now. I'm going to add sugar and tea leaves. Now I'm pouring it into my cup." These small sentences help you build fluency because they come directly from your actions. Your brain starts connecting English with real activities, and that's a big step forward. Another great way to practice is by pretending to have conversations. You can stand in front of a mirror and talk as if you're speaking with a friend. Ask questions and answer them. For example, you could say, "Hi, how are you?" Then pause and reply, "I'm doing well, thank you. And you?" This kind of role play trains your brain to become comfortable with common English patterns. You don't need fancy vocabulary at first. Just get used to building basic conversations. You could also use this method to practice interviews, ordering food, asking for directions, or introducing yourself. For instance, you could say, "Hi, my name is Ali. I'm from Lahore. I'm learning English to travel and improve my job opportunities." Say it again and again until it flows naturally. Then change the words slightly to make new versions. If you want to level up your practice, start keeping a daily spoken diary. This is different from writing. Every evening, take a few minutes to talk out loud about your day. You can say things like, "Today I went to work. I was very busy. I spoke to my manager about a new project. Then I came home and had dinner with my family." Keep it short and simple. The point is to speak freely, without overthinking. Over time, you'll notice that it becomes easier and smoother. This practice also helps you become more confident and comfortable, speaking about familiar topics. Reading aloud is another useful technique. Pick an English book, article, or even a social media post, and read it out loud slowly. Try to copy the pronunciation as best as you can. Don't worry if it's not perfect. The goal here is to train your mouth and tongue to form English sounds naturally. As you read, pause after each sentence and repeat it without looking. This builds memory and improves your rhythm. You'll start to notice how sentences are formed and how words flow together. Reading aloud also helps with intonation, which is the rise and fall of your voice that makes speech sound natural. When you practice this daily, even for just 10 minutes, you'll see improvements in your fluency and confidence. Now let's talk about one of the most powerful tools in your learning journey: listening and repeating. Listen to English conversations, podcasts, or videos, and try to repeat what you hear. Choose short clips and pause after every sentence. Then repeat the sentence exactly the same way. Try to match the speed, tone, and pronunciation. This is called shadowing. It helps you understand how native speakers speak and lets you copy their style. It also improves your listening and speaking at the same time. If you do this every day, for even 15 minutes, your speaking ability will grow quickly. Even better, combine listening with speaking by summarizing what you hear. Let's say you listened to a short podcast about healthy eating. After listening, try to explain it in your own words. For example, you might say, "The speaker talked about eating more fruits and vegetables. He said it helps you stay healthy and gives you energy." This kind of summary practice builds your ability to think in English and talk about topics clearly. It also helps you express opinions, which is very useful in conversations. Another exercise you can try is picture description. Look at any photo or picture, maybe something from your phone gallery, a magazine, or even an online post, and describe everything you see in English. If it's a picture of a park, you might say, "There are many trees. Some people are sitting on benches. A child is playing with a ball. The sky is clear and blue." Keep adding details, even if they seem small. This helps you build vocabulary and describe scenes, which is very helpful in daily conversations. You can also try this with short videos. Watch a silent video and narrate what's happening using your own English sentences. Let's imagine a simple practice example you can do right now. You're in your room. Start by describing it out loud. Say, "I'm in my room. There is a bed near the wall. The window is open. I can see the sky outside. My books are on the table. I'm sitting in my chair." This sounds easy, but it's excellent for fluency. If you keep doing this every day, you'll become faster at forming sentences, and your confidence will grow naturally. You'll also start noticing new ways to express your thoughts, and your brain will begin to think in English instead of translating word by word. Another excellent practice method is creating your own questions and answers. Think of common topics and build simple Q&A exercises around them. For example, take the topic of hobbies. Ask yourself, what are your hobbies? Then answer, I enjoy reading books and playing cricket. Follow up with, why do you like reading? Answer with something like, because it helps me relax and learn new things. Keep this going. You can ask, when do you play cricket? And answer, usually on weekends with my friends. By creating these small conversations, you develop the ability to speak smoothly about different topics. You can choose a new topic every day: family, travel, work, education, health, and do a self-questioning session. This allows you to practice not only vocabulary, but also sentence structure and logical flow of thoughts. You can also start using English to explain your culture or traditions. Talk about your country, your city, and how you celebrate festivals. Let's say you are from Pakistan and want to talk about Eid. You could say, Eid is a religious festival. We wear new clothes and visit our relatives. We also eat special food like biryani and sweets. It is a happy time for families and friends. Speaking about your own life in English makes learning more personal and engaging. You know the content, and you just need to practice how to say it in English. This makes it easier to remember and helps you become fluent when talking about familiar things. Another simple but powerful exercise is to create short stories using basic vocabulary. For example, imagine a story about a boy who lost his wallet. You could say, a boy was walking in the market. He bought some fruit and paid with money. Then he noticed his wallet was gone. He looked everywhere. A kind man saw the wallet on the ground and gave it back. These kinds of stories build your storytelling skills. They help you learn new verbs and practice using past tenses. You can create many such stories using real-life or imaginary situations. Don't worry about being perfect. Just speak. Over time, you'll get better at using the right tenses, articles, and prepositions naturally. To make your practice stronger, use your phone as a recording tool. Record yourself speaking for 1 or 2 minutes on any topic. Then listen to your recording. Don't judge too harshly, just observe. Are you clear? Are there long pauses? Are you repeating the same words too often? Listening to yourself helps you understand your speaking patterns. It also shows you how much you've improved over time. You can do this once a day, and each time pick a new topic like favorite food, best movie, daily routine, or goals in life. The more you record, the more confident and fluent you'll become. Practicing pronunciation is also very important. Many learners know English words, but hesitate to speak because they are unsure about how to say them correctly. Start with commonly used words in daily life. Pick 5 to 10 words each day and look up their pronunciation online. Say each word slowly and repeat it several times. Then use the word in a sentence. For example, if the word is comfortable, you might say, this chair is very comfortable. If the word is beautiful, say, the weather is beautiful today. Speaking full sentences with proper pronunciation trains your mouth muscles and reduces hesitation. You'll start speaking more smoothly and clearly. One key habit that can help you become fluent is thinking in English. Instead of thinking in your native language and then translating, train your mind to think directly in English. Start with short thoughts. When you wake up, say in your mind, "It's morning. I have to get ready. I will take a shower." While eating, think, "I'm having breakfast. This tea is hot. I like this bread." At night, think, "I am tired. I will sleep now. Tomorrow will be busy." When you think in English, you build the ability to speak without delay. It may be slow in the beginning, but it will get faster with practice. You can also improve your spoken English by surrounding yourself with the language. Try to change your phone's language to English. Watch English content like movies, YouTube videos, or short shows with subtitles. Listen carefully to how sentences are spoken. Even better, pause and repeat lines from those shows. Try to copy their intonation and style. This daily exposure helps your ears adjust to different accents and expressions. You will naturally pick up words, phrases, and ways of speaking. The more you hear English, the more natural it will feel when you speak. Let's try a real-life speaking practice together. Imagine you're going shopping. Say this out loud. "Excuse me, how much is this shirt?" Then answer, "It's $15. Ask another question. "Do you have this in a larger size?" Then, "Yes, we do. Here you go." Practice such dialogues often. Pretend to be both the customer and the shopkeeper. Change the items. Ask about shoes, hats, or jackets. This kind of imaginary speaking exercise prepares you for real conversations. When you actually go shopping, the words will come to you easily because you've practiced them already. Practicing with real-life situations is a powerful way to make your English more natural and useful. Let's try another daily example. Imagine you are at a restaurant. Begin with, "Hello, can I see the menu, please?" Then, "I would like to order the chicken curry." After that, "Can I also have a glass of water?" Finally, "Thank you, the food was delicious." You can extend this by practicing a short conversation with a waiter. The waiter might say, "Would you like anything else?" And you can respond, "No, thank you. Just the bill, please." These small dialogues may seem simple, but they are very useful. You can adjust them to different settings, like a bank, a train station, or a doctor's office. For example, if you are going to a doctor, you can practice saying, "I have a headache. It started yesterday. I also feel tired." The more you speak about real situations, the more confident you'll become when you actually face them. To make your practice more interactive, use objects around your home to create speaking challenges. For example, pick any 5 things in your room: a pen, a bottle, a book, a chair, and a lamp. Now speak a few lines about each one. For example, "This is a blue pen. I use it to write notes. It works very smoothly." Then, "This bottle is full of water. I drink from it every morning." Continue with each object. This helps you practice forming short descriptive sentences and using common vocabulary. You can repeat this activity with new objects every day to keep it fresh and engaging. Another useful habit is to label things in your home with English words. For instance, you can stick small labels on your fridge, table, mirror, or every
clock.
time you see these items, read the English word aloud. This helps you build your vocabulary in a visual and practical way. You can also take it one step further by creating sentences using those words. If you see a label on your door, say, I open this door every morning when I leave for work. This connects your vocabulary to real actions, making it easier to remember and use naturally. You can also boost your speaking skills by joining online English speaking groups or forums. There are many apps and websites where learners gather to practice speaking. If you feel shy, you can start with text-based chats in English. Then slowly join voice calls or video chats. This will expose you to different accents, expressions, and topics. You'll also learn how to manage conversation flow, how to listen and respond politely, and how to ask and answer questions. These are essential skills for fluent communication. Even just 10 to 15 minutes of real conversation practice a few times a week can greatly improve your fluency. A great idea is to create your own English environment, even if it's a small one. Designate a space in your home as your English corner. Put English books, sticky notes, a whiteboard, or even your practice notes there. Spend some time each day in this space, reading out loud, doing speaking exercises, or watching short English videos. This helps your brain associate that space with the English language. The more you engage with English in a specific setting, the more natural and focused your practice becomes. Try giving short English presentations to yourself. Choose a simple topic you like, such as your favorite sport, your favorite movie, or your daily routine, and prepare to speak about it for 2 to 3 minutes. Don't write a script. Just outline your points and speak freely. For example, you can say, "My favorite sport is cricket. I enjoy watching matches with my friends. My favorite player is Babar Azam. I like his batting style and his calm nature. I sometimes play cricket on Sundays. It is a fun way to stay active." Practicing short talks like this helps you become more organized in your thoughts and more confident in delivering your ideas. Let's do another small speaking exercise now. Imagine you are meeting someone for the first time. Start the conversation by saying, "Hi, my name is Zara. What's your name?" The other person replies, "I'm Ahmed. Nice to meet you." You can continue with, "Nice to meet you too. Where are you from?" Then say, "I'm from Karachi. And you?" He answers, "I'm from Islamabad." Then go on, "That's great. What do you do?" He replies, "I work as a teacher." "What about you?" You say, "I'm a student. I study English literature." Practicing such small conversations helps you improve introductions, sharing information, and asking follow-up questions. These are all part of fluent talking. One more activity you can include in your practice is describing your feelings and opinions. Choose a topic or a situation and talk about how you feel. For example, if it's raining outside, you could say, "I feel calm when it rains. The sound of rain is relaxing. I like to sit near the window and watch it." Or if you're nervous about something, say, "I'm feeling nervous today. I have an important meeting. I hope everything goes well." Speaking about feelings helps you connect English to your emotions, making your language more expressive and real. You can also talk about your goals in English. Say things like, "My goal is to speak English fluently. I want to travel to Canada someday. I also want to get a better job. I know I need to practice every day. I believe I can do it." This kind of self-talk is not just language practice. It also builds motivation. When you say your goals out loud in English, you remind yourself why this journey matters. And that pushes you to keep going, even when progress feels slow. Let's now look at another daily activity you can use for English speaking practice: cooking. Whether you cook simple meals or enjoy trying new recipes, this can be turned into a useful speaking opportunity. While you cook, talk to yourself in English about what you are doing. For example, say, "I'm cutting the onions. Now I'm heating oil in the pan. I'm adding spices." Continue as you cook. Say each step aloud. "Now the food is cooking. It smells good. I will let it cook for 10 more minutes." This not only helps you describe actions in real time, but also strengthens your confidence in using verbs and commands in English. It's like giving instructions to yourself, which is a great way to get fluent. You can also practice English talking by teaching something you know. Imagine you are teaching a topic in English to someone else. This could be anything: how to make tea, how to fold clothes, or how to use an app. For example, you might say, "First take a cup. Then boil the water. Add the tea bag. Let it sit for 2 minutes. Now add milk and sugar. Your tea is ready." Teaching in English helps you use instructional language and gives you confidence in explaining steps. It's a fun way to reinforce what you know while practicing fluency. Another powerful method is storytelling from your real life. Pick a memory and tell the story in English. It could be from your childhood, your school days, or even something that happened last week. For example, you might say, "When I was in school, I participated in a speech competition. I was very nervous, but I practiced every day. On the day of the event, I stood on the stage and gave my speech. I made a few mistakes, but everyone clapped. I felt proud of myself." Real stories are easy to remember and allow you to use past tense naturally. They also make your English sound more emotional and personal, which is a key part of fluency. Another helpful routine is morning speaking. Every morning, as soon as you wake up, try to say 5 to 10 sentences in English. These can be about what you plan to do that day. For example, "Today I will clean the house. I have to finish my work. I will call my friend in the evening. I also want to watch a movie at night." This kind of quick warm-up prepares your brain for thinking and speaking in English. It sets the tone for the day and helps you stay connected with the language. You should also learn to handle mistakes with confidence. Many learners are afraid to speak because they worry about grammar or pronunciation errors. But remember, mistakes are part of the learning process. Even native speakers make small errors when they talk. The important thing is to keep going. When you speak and realize you made a mistake, correct it and continue. For example, if you say, "She go to school," and then realize the mistake, you can say, "Oh, I mean she goes to school." Correcting yourself helps you learn and builds your ability to self-monitor while speaking. Let's now do a simple example of storytelling and daily experience sharing. Say this: "Last weekend, I went to my cousin's house. We had a family dinner. Everyone brought food. We talked and laughed. I played with the kids. It was fun. I came back home at night." This simple storytelling format helps you use different sentence types and tenses. Try this daily by speaking about what happened yesterday or what you're going to do tomorrow. You can also challenge yourself with a 5-minute speaking timer. Set a timer and pick any topic. Then speak in English non-stop for 5 minutes. Don't worry about mistakes. Just focus on continuing the conversation. For example, choose the topic "my dream vacation" and say, "I want to go to Turkey. I have seen many pictures of Istanbul. The city looks beautiful. I want to visit the mosques, eat Turkish food, and take photos. I will save money and plan the trip next year." Push yourself to keep talking. The more you do this, the more fluent you'll become. Try also using English while watching the news. Watch a short news clip in English, then pause and summarize it aloud. Say things like, "Today, the weather will be rainy. The government announced a new policy. A sports team won their match." Summarizing news in your own words is a high-level speaking skill. It shows that you understand and can express new information clearly. You can even try discussing news topics with others, if possible. Another exercise is giving opinions in English. Choose any common topic, like online classes, mobile phones, or working from home. Then say, "In my opinion, online classes are helpful. They save time and allow students to study from home. But sometimes internet problems make it hard." Then give reasons for your opinion. This helps you build argumentative skills and express thoughts clearly. It's very useful for exams, interviews, and advanced conversations. Another good speaking activity is describing your surroundings as you walk outside. If you go for a walk, try speaking out loud or silently in your head in English. Say what you see and what's happening around you. For example, "The sun is shining. Children are playing in the park. A man is walking his dog. I hear birds singing." Then move to longer thoughts. "It's a peaceful morning. I enjoy going for walks. The weather is perfect today." Describing your environment helps you think in English and use real-life vocabulary. You can do this activity while walking to school, going to work, or running errands. If you have a pet, try talking to your pet in English. It may sound funny, but it's a great way to practice without pressure. That makes the words easier to remember and more enjoyable to speak. Another way to improve your fluency is by shadowing. Shadowing is a method where you listen to someone speaking English and repeat what they say at the same time, like an echo. You can do this with YouTube videos, podcasts, or movies. Find a speaker who speaks clearly. Play a sentence, pause, and repeat it immediately in the same tone. Do this for 5 to 10 minutes every day. It helps improve your listening, pronunciation, and rhythm. It might be difficult at first, but you will notice improvement with regular practice. You should also build your own personal vocabulary list. Keep a small notebook or use a phone app. Every time you come across a new word, write it down. Then write a simple sentence using that word. For example, if you learn the word delicious, you can write, "The cake was delicious." Use these words in your daily speaking exercises. Try to review your list every few days and challenge yourself to speak for 1 minute using 3 to 4 of these words. This helps turn passive vocabulary into active speaking vocabulary. Reading out loud is another great habit. Choose a book, article, or even a children's story and read it aloud every day. Reading aloud helps your mouth get used to the sound of English. It also helps with pronunciation and builds your confidence. Don't worry if you don't understand every word. Focus on reading fluently and clearly. Over time, your reading will become smoother and your speaking will become more confident. Now, let's do a small practice task. Imagine you are talking about your weekend plans. Say this weekend I want to relax. I will clean my room and watch a movie. I also plan to visit my aunt. On Sunday, I might go to the park with my friends. We will play games and eat snacks. After you practice this, create your own version. Change the details to match your real plans. This helps you practice the future tense and daily vocabulary in a natural way. Try describing your past week as well. Say things like, last week was busy. I had many meetings. I studied English for 2 hours each day. On Friday, I went shopping with my brother. We bought some clothes and had lunch at a restaurant. Then talk about how you felt. I felt tired but happy. I like busy weeks because I feel productive. These types of reflections help you practice the past tense and talk more personally in English. You can also do daily habit narration. Throughout your day, choose moments to narrate what you're doing. For example, I'm brushing my teeth. I'm getting ready for work. I'm wearing a blue shirt today. I'm walking to the bus stop. Later, you can talk about how your day went. Today, I learned something new. I finished my tasks. I felt a bit tired in the afternoon. I had tea and felt better. These short speaking moments add up, and the more often you use English to describe your life, the more fluent you become. It's also helpful to practice describing people and places. Look at a photo or think of someone you know. Then describe them. For example, my sister is tall. She has long black hair. She is kind and smart. She works as a doctor. Or describe a place. The library is quiet. There are many books. I go there to study. It's a peaceful place. Describing familiar people and places is a great way to build confidence and vocabulary. Let's do another simple dialogue for practice. Imagine you are at a pharmacy. You could say, "Hello, I need some medicine for a cold." The pharmacist says, "Do you have a fever?" You reply, "Yes, a little." He says, "Take this syrup twice a day." You respond, "Thank you." "How much is it?" He says, "It's 500 rupees." You say, "Here you go." Thank you. Practicing these conversations helps you feel prepared when you actually need to speak English in real situations.